A very pleasant good evening and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman and I'm here. I was reading. I was about to say I'm here with Andrew Bleckman. However, for those of you who pay attention to weather, and I'm sure there's a few of you out there who are, you might know that we're under tropical storm warnings here in South Florida, and that thing is looking like it's going to roll ashore somewhere in Palm Beach County. Inconveniently, Andrew has to drive in that direction, so it's better to have him drive now than it would be at 11 o'clock tonight. So I'm not here with Andrew. It's the first time I've done this solo. Well, this year anyway. So I'm going to be randomly looking at people around me to have conversations with. We have 9 games for you beginning at 8 p.m. In addition to fast and fun highlight action, each of this evening's games offers Win, Play, Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. And if these terms are new to you, we will explain all of the wagering terms throughout the course of the performance. We also have a Pick 3 wager in Game 4, the high-paying High 5 jackpot that begins in Game number 3 with its $2,000 guarantee. However, that's the minimum guarantee. We're now up over $3,000 plus whatever goes into it this evening. And see, this is where Andrew is absolutely invaluable. He's invaluable, period. He's done a fantastic job. This is his second year with the program. For those of you who pay attention, he's done an absolutely terrific job. And he keeps all the statistics. And the best part about him keeping statistics is it means I don't need to bring reading glasses. So, long story short, I print out the statistics, but I couldn't see them if my life depended on it. Good to know. We do not have any scratches in this evening's performance. Once again, there are no scratches in tonight's performance. And a scratch occurs when a player who is scheduled to play in the program is out for either a medical reason or an injury, but we have none of those. So, you know that many of you are dealing with a variety of issues out there, whether it's the weather in Florida, the pandemic throughout the world, or whatever it happens to be. We're glad you're here with us. Glad to offer you Jai-Alai as sports entertainment on this Saturday evening. Again, if you were here in the matinee, you know that I personally love to play Jai-Alai in the evenings. Not personally on the court. I think I used to, but that was a long time ago. Now the thought of Jai-Alai just brings flashes of pain to my face. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Then sit back and relax because we're going to begin game number 1 in just about 7 minutes. And conveniently, I'm surrounded by some awesome people who are going to let me know when we have videos and stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, a voice in my head just said that we have one that shows you, what does it show you how to do? Shows you how to play Jai-Alai, right? Spectacular 7 scoring. Take it away.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And that is exactly how Spectacular 7 scoring works. And at the beginning of each game, I'll let you know that's going to be a Spectacular 7 until we get to the last game, which is a Spectacular 9. And conveniently, we have a video that will introduce that, but that's 8 games away. We have 5 minutes till post in Game 1. Game 1 is now just 5 minutes away. For those of you who were with us in the matinee, we had a a very nice chat going. In addition to the chat, we had both examples. We had examples of really, really good highlight. We had examples of highlight that needs a little bit of work. And that's what Magic City is all about. A developing, emerging program that you get to watch happen in real time. That's the first time that's happened anywhere. I don't know that I thought about that when we first started, but it should be interesting. You'll see certain players progressing, other players who need to progress in certain areas, other players dominating. And as always in highlight, you'll see certain players dominating one week, not dominating the next week. Sometimes that even happens on a day-to-day basis. And for those of you who will be participating in the live chat, again, I don't read word for word, however, maybe taking some cues. We'll leave it at that. With 4 minutes to go till we begin game number 1. Coming out of today's matinee, we saw some fantastic play. Continuing from Ron. And what's different from the last couple weeks is that Ron was able to improve and dominate without his primary foil, which is Douglas. Anderluck and Ikeda. So they're back presenting him with a few more challenges than he's had in the last couple weeks. And for those of you who aren't familiar with how our games operate, we have 9 games. The first 4 games can be, if you're familiar with highlight elsewhere, we refer to those as the early games. That's one group of players. Then we have a second group of players that come out and play the feature games, which begin in game 5 and run through game 9. Best way to understand that is the games are a little bit more aggressive and talent pools a bit more dense in the later games. Yeah, there's a certain amount of spin with that. So some of the weaker players play the early games, some of the newer players who are working on things, players who are working back on things. Absolutely dominant from the matinee today in these early games, benefiting is a typical late game player who's playing in the early games because he is just back. And that was Jedden, who came out of the matinee with 4 straight wins. Won games 1 through 4 in the matinee today. He's back in the early games tonight. Again, coming back from injury, so working his way back to those feature games and doing it really, really well today with 4 straight wins in games 1, 2, 3, and 4. In our first game, which starts in just 2 minutes, he's coming out of post 5. Game 1 will also begin tonight's Mighty Ocho. There's some aggressive practice going on between the matinee and evening. Yep, believe it or not, they play their games in the matinee, then they do a bit of practicing. Saw both doubles practice and singles practice. We have Douglas out there, had Ikeda, Vuelo was out there, Lamonte. People looking really good. There's really no question that the second performance in a day, players are, well, they're either tired or they're more warmed up. So we expect good highlight from game 1 through game 9 tonight to usher in this tropical storm that's just off the east coast of Florida. And we'll begin highlight on Saturday night here at Magic City in just 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin game number 1, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 1 begins tonight's mighty Ocho jackpot. Our first matchup of the evening has Tennessee wearing the red shirt of post 1, serving to El Barba in the blue shirt of post 2. 1 serves 2 to begin our first game. There's the serve. The Saturday night performance, Magic City Jai-Alai, begins with a backhand that goes to the overhead screen. Point 1. Tennessee first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Tennessee serving to Levante. Ball missed. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4, Legend. Robote's coming up. Robote with a soft touch by Tennessee. Legend almost had it. Point 1. Tennessee with 3 straight points. On the court, ready to receive in the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Tennessee serving to Jedin. Point 1. Tennessee on the board with 4 points. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Juice. Juice from the forehand at the 11 line. Hard to the inside he goes. Tennessee with the forehand Robote. Tennessee mid-court. Ball tipped, point 1. Tennessee's made 5 straight points. Here is the pink shirt of post 7. Now receiving Fred. It's a powerful backhand. It hit the overhead screen, though, trying to pass to the back wall, point 1. 6 straight points, giving Tennessee a possible game point here. On the court, trying to stop him. In the purple shirt of post 8, we have number 18, CRB. CRB on the left side. Hard to the inside he goes. Forehand Robote by Tennessee. Ball tipped, point 8. Play is going to continue. 8 gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is El Barba. CRB going for the scoop, missed it, point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points, serving to the white shirt of post 3, Lamonte. El Barba from the left side. Ball tipped, point 2. El Barba's on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, El Barba serves 2. Legend in the green of post 4. El Barba on the left side. Scoop, missed, point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2, El Barba. Trying to stop him, Jedin. Catch by El Barba. There's the backhand. Jedden from the 8 line. Goes deep. Robote. That's a missed ball. 0.5. Play continues. 5 serves to post 6. Here is the yellow shirt. Juice. Fine Robote save made by Jedden. Here's Juice from the 11 line. Catch by Jedden. Catch by Juice. Juice looks to place it on the inside, right on the sidewall. Jedden gets there. Beautiful throw by Jedden, stays on the wall to score, 0.5. Jedden's on the board with 4 points. This matchup has Jedden serving to Fred in the pink of post 7. Ball missed on the forehand of Jedden, 0.7. Returning to the court with possible game point, post 1 in the red shirt, Tennessee. Nice backhand by Tennessee. Fred sets up for the Robote. It's a nice forehand Robote play by Fred. Here's Tennessee from the 9 line. Hard throw. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the red shirt of post 1, Tennessee. No playoff here. 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 5. Coming in first, post 1, Tennessee. Taking second, post 2, El Barba. Coming in third, post 5, Jedden. $2 Quinella, 1-2. That's first and second in any order. 1-2 or 2-1, $12.60. The trifecta, 1-2-5. That's first, second, and third place finishing, 101.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 2. It's a spectacular 7. Singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our second game. And post time for game 2 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back. Waiting for the beginning of Game 2. Once again, Spectacular 7. Singles match. Tennessee winning Game 1. Tennessee's also had a nice run. Talk about highlight. You talk about trying to work towards consistency. That's one of the things that we're building these players. Let's take Lamonte, who's coming up in the red shirt at post 1 in Game 2. So here we have someone who took up highlight at 40. He may have been 39 when he started throwing it around or something like that. After a career in the Coast Guard. And yeah, that's only going to happen here at Magic City. Now, there's a lot of the stuff that I'm going to say when I'm rambling, you have to understand, comes from my experience in highlight. So highlight is very easy to pick up, comparatively easy to pick up, let's say, the younger you are. So you'll see players, if you search around YouTube, you can see some kids playing Spain and Mexico that are like 5 and 6 years old and 7 years old that take to it real quick and actually play pretty well, and then will play throughout their life. The older you get, the more difficult it is to actually pick it up. So what Lamonte has done has been really extraordinary, considering that he's only been playing highlight for a year and a half with us. And before that, he had a few months of experience on the amateur court. Tennessee also taking up highlight later in life. Tennessee also has got to work against a career as a pitcher, both on the 99 Hurricanes championship team and then in the Expos organization. So he made an entire career, an entire lifestyle around throwing a particular way with that right side. Now, one thing that we'll notice in the comments, and something obviously, as I like to say, I see the same thing that you see when I'm watching. So yes, do I see that some of the form is wonky? Absolutely. Would I like nice traditional form on both sides? Beautiful. Absolutely I would. I would love to see that. We'd all love to see that. But by the same token, we also have a program where these guys are getting paid, and the way that we worked it was we train we train for the first few months of the year. That may change going into next year. We're going to continue to train, but we may train a few less months and play a few more months. That might be a surprise on the horizon. Don't know about that yet. But once they start actually playing, it really comes down to fine-tuning, because you don't want to screw someone up when they're actually depending upon how they play to make a living. So you don't want to be correcting form too much. So we had, with our original group of guys, we had 6 months to work on form on both sides. And realistically, what you want to do is you want to get the basics down. You catch and throw. There's 2 catches and throws on the left side, 2 catches and throws on the right side. On the forehand, you have sidearm and you have overhand. And on the left side, you have backhand, which is also known as the reverse, and costado. So you need to learn that and a rebote. And we had 6 months to do that, and that was year 1. And then gradually, overall, we see some improvement. Overall, I'm more concerned with how they play and the amount of effort that they put in, which is almost always 100%. That's one thing you can absolutely say about Magic City. It's almost 100% effort every time. And so will I take effort and killing yourself to get to a ball over what's a beautiful reverse in 90% of the players? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm absolutely going to do that, because ultimately that's going to be better for the program and better for you. If you're betting on someone, do you want to see him go head first into the front wall to try to make a great catch? Or do you want to sit back and admire the fact that happens to have a pretty right side or a pretty left side? That's where our focus has been. We're just about 1 minute away from Game 2. Once again, no scratches in Game 2. Time to begin our second game, a Spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving now in the red shirt at post 1, number 26, Lamonte. Our first matchup has Lamonte serving to Legend wearing the blue shirt of post 2. Lamonte serves. Game 2 begins. Ball tipped. Midcourt, point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. In this next matchup, we have Legend serving to Juice. Good catch by Juice, moving up hard on the ball. Throws the forehand over Legend's head. Legend. Juice with a carambola that's going to score point 3. Three will now serve to the green shirt at post 4. Taking the court is Tennessee. Nice backhand by Tennessee. Flirts with the overhead screen, but stays away. That almost made it. And yes, that would have counted. Yes, just by that much. Point 4. 4 will serve to the black shirt at post 5, Fred. That's a good thing about having Tennessee here and not Andrew. Tennessee will talk to me through the glass, even though I can't hear him. All righty, Fred. You're receiving. Powerful backhand by Fred. Good catch by Tennessee. Fred on the forehand at the 10 line. Puts it in low. Tennessee's got it on the left side. Strong backhand. Forehand rebote hooked. Point 4. Tennessee's made 2 points. He now serves to the yellow shirt at post 6. In this matchup, we have Tennessee serving to CRB. Excellent catch by Tennessee. He had to get rid of that quick. He knew he was potentially going to hold it. Nice try. Yeah, absolutely the timing. Point 6. Bank shirt at post 7 receives. Here's El Barba. It's a nice backhand by El Barba. Rebote, 2-all by CRB. El Barba stops it. This one goes 3 walls and scores point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive in the purple shirt at post 8, Jedin. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Lands just out. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round. Post 1 in the red shirt, Lamonte. Lamonte back to the inside. Ball tipped by Jedin. Point 1. Lamonte serves once again to Legend, wearing the blue of post 2. Big backhand by Legend. Scores. Point 2. Two on the board with 3 points, serving post 3, Juice. There's that cortada serve again. Juice trying to catch it on the right side. Just missed. Point 2. Hitting the right leg. Seems okay. Possible game point here for Legend. Trying to stop him, Fred. Good catch by Fred. Nice backhand. Legend's going to look for the rebote. He makes the rebote. Here's Fred. Legend from the 10 line. High to the front wall. Ball tipped. Point and game. Blue shirt up. Post 2. Legend. 2 wins it. 4 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Lamonte with the catch. Nice backhand. Here's Tennessee. Rebote left side. Caught the top of the pad. Point and place to post 4. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish. 2, 4, 1. Results are official. Coming in first, post 2, Legend. Taking second, post 4, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 1, Lamonte. 2-4-1 is the official order finish for Game 2. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment. So you hear me make reference to the cortada serve. So, not something that we taught to just basically blast the serve into the box. But what's the difference between, for instance, that and what we saw with Andrew Luck in the matinee? Nothing really. Technically nothing, apart from how it's thrown. Anderson throws from 3/4 to over the top, traditional serve, which is what you want to see. Legend does it more sidearm, but look, the important thing is getting it between the 4 and 7 line, which he was able to do. There are your prices. The $2 Quinella 2-4, that's 2-4 or 4-2, first and second in any order, $21.40. The trifecta 2-4-1, $136.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. More importantly, game 5 begins the high 5 jackpot. Had to get up real quick and check what that carryover was. Oh, here we go, testing the no reading glasses. Carryover jackpot, $3,658. So you add that plus whatever is wagered into it. So we're definitely looking at something above, north of $5,000 in the high 5. High 5 is a pick 5 wager. You correctly pick the winners for games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you have to be the only ticket. And if you are the only ticket out there, you take the full jackpot. If more than one person has it, consolation, half of what's wagered into it, tonight is split. Today that consolation 5 for 5 paid 700 and change, so not a bad wager overall. So game 3 is up next. There are no scratches in game 3. And post time is just 5 minutes away.
And serve takes a high bounce. Andrew Luck gathers at about the 10 line. Fires this one that's going to go deep into the corner. Good return by Carballo, sends it going off the wall.
Wow, great
a nice
shot,
rebote.
yes.
Carballo gets it back in play. A soft carom and a reverse over his head.
Yeah, Daddy.
Catch by Ben midcourt. There's the carom. A barb on the run. Returns a carom.
Whoa,
that scores for the win. Ben rips a 2-all off the serve that scores. What a shot, .7. Here's Diaz with a good catch. Tennessee grabs it. Hard reverse to the outside. Diaz from his knees. Strong forehand return. Jedden with an excellent 2-wall rebote save for the big bounce. El Barbo reaches way up to make the catch, and he scores on the return. Catch by Carballo. Hard reverse rebote is coming out. Jedden calls for the rebote. Outside placement of
nice
the Costavo rebote.
Bradley makes a nice scoop on the forehand, sends that low and hard. A beautiful scoop by Carballo.
Outside placement thrown
great
by
winning
Anderluck.
shot.
Kubala runs in, winds up. Tejada, what a shot thrown by Kubala. Nice top 10 there. See? It's good to play that in the early games because you can see what many of these players are capable of. All that was from last year. And we like to think that we add to that at least once or twice each performance with some spectacular play. More importantly, we're wagering the high five, which begins in Game 3. Look at that, $3,535 in the pool. That's in addition to the $3,500 and change that was in there from the matinee. So we're now over $7,000. Will it get to $8,000 tonight on the Saturday night here at Magic City Jai-Alai with the most generous parimutuel exotic out there? Guaranteed at $2,000. So yeah, even when the pool hasn't grown, Magic City guarantees it at $2,000. We paid out plenty of those $2,000. One minute to go till we begin game number 3. Game 3 is now just 1 minute away. Good luck. We are ready to begin game number 3, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 3 is also going to begin the high five jackpot. Serving now in the red shirt of post 1, we have number 29, Vuelo, receiving the blue of post 2, Juice. Vuelo serves. We begin game 3. Vuelo from the 11 line. Juice, powerful forehand, high to the front wall. Vuelo makes a good catch in the backcourt. Vuelo now high to the front wall. Robote left side by Juice. It's a 2-all. Big bounce. Vuelo makes the catch at the 10 line. Strong forehand going 3 walls. Robote saved beautifully by Juice. Vuelo gets there. Hard throw. Juice with another great Robote save. 2 in a row. Vuelo gets there again. That's 2 in a row. The backhand into the pad. What tremendous effort by both Vuelo and Juice. Juice comes out on top. Point 2. Well played by both players. Juice now serves to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Fred. Fred from the forehand. Good scoop by Fred. Nice catch by Juice. Juice from the forehand. Will score, point 2. Juice has 2 points. Receiving, green shirt of post 4, El Barba. Juice from deep in the backcourt. Throws a long cortada. That's going to score. Point 2. Two will now serve to the black shirt of post 5. Here's CRB. Low runner to the inside, picked off on the forehand of Juice. Fine Robote effort by Juice. Point goes to the 5. CRB now on the board with a point. This matchup has CRB serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, Jedin. Strong forehand throw by Jedin. Good catch by CRB. Ball tipped by Jedin, point 5. CRB will now serve to the pink shirt of post 7. Here's number 37, Tennessee. We have a contact issue on the court. You all right? Did you ask him if he could see the ball? CRB serves to Tennessee. Good catch by CRB. Nice backhand. Beautifully thrown. Strong forehand Robote by Tennessee. Good catch by CRB. Karen by CRB does not cut. Tennessee's got it. Looks to place it soft. Not soft enough, but enough to score. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Legend. Good catch by Tennessee. There's a hard throw crossing the sidewall at the 10 line. Robote saved by Legend. Tennessee, low runner to the inside, picked up in a scoop by Legend. Legend clipped the sidewall and scored. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, post 1, Vuelo. Point 1. One serves, post 3, Fred. Strong backhand. Good catch by Vuelo. Good pickup on the forehand of Fred. Fred goes in low to the left side. Great catch by Vuelo. Good control. Fred makes the catch. Throws the carom. Great effort by Vuelo to try to make that play. He got there to make the catch, got tied up in the screen. Not able to make the throw in time. Tried. Good effort. Great effort. Point 3. Here's post 4, El Barba. Catch by Fred at the 7 line. Tejada, the soft play. El Barba hustles. He catches it. He sends it back, puts it over Fred's head just like he should. There's the rebote to the overhead screen. Great effort by El Barba. Point 4. El Barba has 2 points. He serves to the returning 2 post. Juice. It's a hard throw by Juice. That's going to cross the wall right at the 11 line and score. Point 2. Possible game point here for the blue shirt at post 2. Juice trying to stop him. Jedin. Underserve. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line. Also not touch the line. This point goes to the 6. Jedin on the board with 2 points. This matchup has Jedin serving to CRB in the black at post 5. Robote hooked to the outside. Point 5. CRB has 4 points. He serves to the returning 7 post. In the pink shirt is Tennessee. Underserve. Point 7. 7 has 3 points. Here's post 8, Legend. Scoop by Tennessee. Good catch by Tennessee. Too much, too high, too hard. Out of play. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1, Vuelo. Good catch by Vuelo. Hard backhand to the inside. Point 1. Vuelo has 4 points. He serves to post 3, Fred. Red moves up, makes the catch. Rabote. Vuelo showing good control on that left side. Rabote and scoring with it. 0.1. That'll give him possible game point in this third game. On the court trying to stop him, El Barba, green shirt of post 4. Good scoop by Vuelo. Hard throw follows. Good pickup. Juggled. Point and game to the red shirt of post 1, Vuelo. No playoff here. 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 5. Coming in first, post 1, Vuelo. Taking second, post 2, Juice. Coming in third, post 5, CRB. 1, 2, 5. The official order of finish for game number 3, and we'll have your prices up here in a moment. You know, Vuelo showing some tremendous effort that entire game. Chasing down the play against Juice early on that brought him all the way up to the 2 line or 1 line, something like that. Just didn't have control over the backhand, threw it on the pad. That's fine. He had the Rabote over at the fence earlier. Showed tremendous play. There are your prices for the 1, 2, 5. $2 Quinella 1, 2. That's first and second in any order. 1, 2 or 2, 1. 61.40. $2 trifecta 1, 2, 5. That's first, second, and third place finishing 348 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 4 also begins tonight's Pick 3. Post time for Game 4 and the Pick 3 is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I would say my biggest motivation, definitely not to be the worst. I definitely don't want to be the worst out there, so every time I get out there, I try to be better than that person I'm playing with or against. When I go out there, I don't really care what they're doing. I just want to be better than them. Yeah, that would be my major motivation right there. I'd hope to accomplish just to place higher than I did last year or the year before that. Top 5. In this new 2020 season, I plan on just executing my shots a lot better to score the point and finish it as quickly as possible, and just continue practicing as much as I can. Just practice, practice, practice.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. I sell ice cream, I sell a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlights.
We were looking to transition from dog racing to highlight. I went to the university and said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If you're going to come into this sport, you got to be dedicated. You're going to be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the
bobsled team.
Game time now, man.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I got to win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
And that was Vuelo's win video. We saw a lot of that in the beginning, beginning of the season, because it's the only one we had produced. And, of course, Magic City Hustle. And we talked about it in the matinee. We talk about it almost every day. If you want to see how the origins of this program began, go to MagicCityHustle.com, or you can get it through MagicCityCasino.com in the Highlight tab. It's a $5 download. You own it forever after that. Actually very entertaining. We have 3 minutes to go till we begin game number 4. Game 4 also begins the pick 3. And with Vuelo, once again, we were talking about him. I say we. For those of you who inquired earlier, you may know that we have a tropical storm down here. Not quite outside yet, but on its way. However, Andrew lives a little north of the rest of us, so it was in his best interest to get him driving earlier, not at 11 o'clock tonight. So that is why I am flying solo. And again, I mentioned before, for those of you who love talk about statistics and all that other stuff, unfortunately it's printed in what appears to be a 3 or 4 point font. So yeah, Andrew's value is absolutely, it cannot possibly be understated. Not just when it comes to me being too vain to wear reading glasses, but also when it comes to staying on top of all of the extremely valuable information that we try to get for you every performance. We have 2 minutes to go till we begin game 4 and the pick 3, both now just 2 minutes away. But we saw Vuelo's video earlier. Vuelo just showed tremendous effort again. Now, sometimes the form doesn't follow. Sometimes traditional highlight form doesn't follow, which is what we were talking about before. But Vuelo's win there was a perfect example. You know, do you want to see that effort when you're placing wagers? Do you want to compliment someone on how nice the backhand and her forehand looks? That was a no better example than Vuelo in that play. Coming up as we look ahead to game 4, we have Vuelo coming out of post 1 again. And Jedden, who had 4 wins in the matinee in a row. Now, he hasn't had a win tonight. That's obviously in his head a bit. Consistency among some of the players, the amount of focus that they have if their mind is someplace else. Just like in any other sport, you're going to see that player by player, and our players are different here. But I promise you that Jedden knows that he won 4 in the matinee and hasn't won 1 this evening. Again, he's playing in these early games coming back from injury and illness, and doing a terrific job. But that's why he is not playing in the feature games. And for those of you who pay close attention to early and late games, our feature games begin up next in Game 5. Different group of players, a little different quality of highlight comes out, but not that much more effort. That brings us to 0 minutes, and we're ready to begin game number 4.
All right, game time.
With this serve, we'll begin game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Vuelo. In our first matchup, Vuelo serves to number 15 Legend, wearing the blue of post 2. Vuelo serves, we begin game 4. Strong backhand by Legend. Robotes missed, point 2. 2 now serves to the white shirt of post 3. In this matchup, we have Legend serving to Juice. Catch on the forehand of Juice. Nice forehand by Juice back to the inside. Good pickup by Legend on the left side. Robote just missed by Juice, point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points in this matchup. Legend will serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Tennessee. Tennessee on the forehand from the 10 line. Ball dropped, point 4. Four now serves to the black shirt at post 5. Here's number 77, El Barba. El Barba on the backhand from the 11 line. Nice and deep. Taken in the air by Tennessee. El Barba goes back to the inside. One-handed grab. He got that off in time. That hit the pad, point 5. Five serves to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Fred. Good catch by Fred on the left side. Nice backhand. Great rebote effort by El Barba. Fred goes in for it at the 10 line. Catch by El Barba. Mid-court. Ball just missed. Point 6. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt. Jedden. Ball missed off the serve. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8. CRB. Fred moving in on the ball, moved in on a too tight. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Vuelo. Excellent catch by Vuelo. Rebote, too low. Point 1. One serves to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Juice. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Legend. There's the risk with the hard serve. That's an overserve. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Tennessee. Backhand cleared the overhead screen. Rebote 2-all by Legend does not cut out. Tennessee's got it at the 9 line. Here's a hard throw. Legend moves up on it to take it in the air. Nice catch. That one hit the overhead screen. Point 4. Tennessee has 3 points. He serves the returning 5 post in the black shirt. We have El Barba. Reverse 2-all not cutting out. Here's Tennessee on the forehand. Good catch by El Barba. Barba with a beautiful backhand. Rebote comes to the 8 line. El Barba again from the left side. Tennessee, wow. Yeah, that hit so hard it knocked something over on the other side of the wall. Point 4. Whoop. Back up, 0.5 rather. 5 serve 7, Jedden. Robote left side by El Barba. Catch by Jedden. Excellent scoop by El Barba. El Barba from the left side. Robote. El Barba moves in, makes a beautiful catch. Jedden's going to look for the Robote on this one. Thank goodness. That missed El Barba by about 6 inches. 0.5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. El Barba trying to stop him. Post 6, Fred. Nice backhand by El Barba. Good catch by Fred. El Barba makes the catch. Backhand. Caught by Fred. Fred, that one hit the overhead screen. That is point and game to the black shirt at post 5, El Barba. 5 wins it, 1 serves 2. This is a playoff for second and third place. Excellent serve by Vuelo. Vuelo makes the catch, sends it back. Good catch on the forehand of Legend. Under the bridge, go forward or come back right there in the middle. Point and place to post 2, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-2-1. Your prices will be up in just a moment. Coming in first, post 5, El Barba taking second, post 2, Legend. Coming in third, post 1, Vuelo. 5-2-1 is the official order finish from game number 4. So yes, a couple rules in singles, obviously with the serve specifically. So you hear me make reference to the Cortada serve. Should never see an underserve in singles. And yes, that's part of highlight basics. That's part of highlight 101. And we reviewed that with the players. So when they're trying to blast that serve in singles, when they throw it in low with the Cortada serve, they're risking the underserve, and that is just definitely frowned upon. So 5-2-1, the official order finish for game number 4. Here are your prices. The $2 Quinella 2-5, that's 2-5 or 5-2, $23.20. Trifecta 5-2-1, $523.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 5's also going to provide the second number for the pick 3. Post time for game 5 is 7 minutes away. And once again, up next, we have Game 5, spectacular 7 scoring. Post time for Game 5, 7 minutes away.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball is going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And for those of you who may be new to Jai-Alai or did not catch this wonderfully produced video on how the game of Jai-Alai is played, we have an informative video to show you what's up.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back. Game 5 up next. Game 5 begins what we like to refer to as the feature games here at Magic City Jai-Alai. New group of players that have not played games 1 through 4. Out now in games 5 through 9, including some on our leaders board. Those names, fortunately, I can read. So top 3 in statistics, we have, after today's matinee, Ron on top with 53 wins. Douglas, who, after being out for 3 weeks, came back on Thursday, 14 wins behind. He's narrowed that lead to 10 wins. Douglas is currently in second with 43 wins. Bueno hot on his heels with 41 wins. And as far as that leaders board is concerned, wins are calculated throughout the entire season from the very beginning through end of November. First place pays an additional $15,000 prize, second place $10,000, third place $5,000. Two minutes to go till we begin Game 5. Game 5 is now just 2 minutes away. And who are we looking for going into this last minute, going into Game 5? Douglas in Post 1. Douglas always a safe bet, especially in Post 1. Was not able to capitalize on a lot of points in the first performance this afternoon. So looking for improved performance out of Douglas going into the second game. Ben always consistent, especially out of Post 2. Anderluck, usually pretty consistent, especially on that right side. That's posts 1, 2, and 3 coming out of the next game. Ikeda with a creative little helmet throw. And yes, did we talk to him about that? Yes, we did. We like to see the passion just as much as you. We also like to have players maintain control of themselves while they're on the court. And that will take us to the beginning of game number 5, a spectacular 7. Singles match, play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is Douglas. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, Ben. Douglas serves. We begin Game 5. Catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Hard throw back to the inside, crossing the side wall and scoring. Point 1. One will serve to the white shirt at post 3. Anderluck. Anderluck makes a great catch on the forehand. Catch by Douglas. Hard throw. Robote comes out to the 7 line. Anderluck's there. Douglas takes it in the air. Ball tipped by Anderluck. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4. Here's number 23, Ikeda. Over serve. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line. Past the 4. Point goes to the 4. 4 serves the black shirt at post 5. Receiving Bueno. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Here's Bueno at the 9 line. Bueno throws hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Ikeda with the catch, almost. Ball in and out of the cesta, point 5. On the court, ready to receive, yellow shirt at post 6. This matchup has Bueno serving to Bragley. That ball hits the overhead screen. Point 6. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt, Legend. All dropped off the serve, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. Difficult catch made at the side wall by El Barba. Bragley with a tip ball at the 9 line, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Ben. Ben with the low runner to the inside. Robote comes as a line drive. That's an excellent save by El Barba. That scores, point 8. El Barba has 3 points. He serves the returning 3 post in this matchup. Anderluck receives. It's a nice backhand by Anderluck. Forehand rebote saved by El Barba. Anderluck moves up on it, has it on the forehand, throws the carom. El Barba read it, stopped it, returns it to the inside where it will score. Point 8. Possible game point here for the purple shirt of post 8, El Barba. Trying to stop him, post 1, Douglas. Bote forehand save by El Barba. Scoop by Douglas. Ball barely coming out of the Chula. And scoring, point 1. Douglas is on the board with 4 points, serving to the 4 post. In this matchup, we have Douglas serving to Ikeda in the green shirt of post 4. Beautiful backhand throw by Ikeda. Even nicer forehand rebote from Douglas. Tough catch coming into that side wall. Point 4. Ikeda with 3 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Bueno receives. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. Bueno with the carom. It does not cut out. Ikeda has it at the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside. Bueno from the backhand. Ikeda takes it in the air. Catch by Bueno. Interference was called. The point will be replayed. Strong backhand, a little too strong. That went to the overhead screen. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Ikeda trying to stop him. Post 7. Legend. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Hard throw to the inside. Legend's there on the left side. Ikeda makes the catch. Hard throw again to the inside. Legend's there again. Gets it off in time. And what turns out to be a nice throw on the left side. Carom by Legend from the inside. Ikeda going to try to bounce it off the side wall with some pika. Missed it. Forehand rebote thrown by Ikeda. Caught by Legend. Legend with the floater. Middle of the court. Ikeda's there. Hard throw to the inside. Legend on the move. Point and game to the green shirt of post for Ikeda. No playoff here. 8 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish. 4-8-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 4, Ikeda. Taking second, post 8, El Barba. Coming in third, post 1, Douglas. 4-8-1. The official order finish for game number 5. And absolutely, Legend, they're showing some great play and also proving a point. What happens when players play with better players? They either get beat or they play up to the better players. And Legend, of course, was a standout in the first year. Last year, out most of the year with a bad knee injury. Coming back now. So he's basically in his second year of play. That'll take us to our prices for game 5. Constellation, the Quinella, 4 all, $3, 8 all, $4.20. Trifecta, 481, 493.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Once again, up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 6, spectacular 7 scoring. No scratches in Game 6, and post time is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of.
You like Jai-Alai?
I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glenn, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Chunk Dunkirk, incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor? Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and Jai-Alai enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And that is how Jai-Alai has impacted modern culture. I just felt like saying that. Modern culture. Unfortunately, there's no one to laugh here with me because Andrew is away. And this is a reminder for those of you on YouTube, if you enjoy what you're seeing, please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit the like button. It helps. Not being a millennial, I'm not sure how it helps, but I know that it helps. And, as some of you point out frequently, we need all the help we can get. 4 minutes to go till we get till Game 6. Game 6 is now just 4 minutes away. And we are looking at the Pick 3 will pays all the way up to $1,899.20. We have 3 minutes till we begin Game 6. Game 6 now 3 minutes away. And Carballo makes his appearance in this next game looking ahead. For those of you who get on me when I sometimes pick on Carballo for the flashy plays, sometimes he focuses a little bit too much, not so much on form, but on doing exciting things. It's great to watch when it works. When it doesn't work, not so much. And here in the training, try to have them focus on the basics. CTFB, which stands for catch the, you insert the blank here, ball. So we want them to focus on the catch. We always want to make sure that they hit the wall, that they don't throw it into the pad, that they don't try something so fancy that they're giving points away. Because that's one thing no one on this court is good enough to do, is to give points away. Unforced errors is a huge issue. Can be a huge issue. And it can be argued, it has been argued, that traditional Jai-Alai, when played well, can sometimes be almost boring. If everybody's just catching it in the air, and they're not catching it on the bounce, and they're not scooping, and they're not flying all around the court, if their positioning is perfect, they make it look easy. I'll give you the example of Horatio formerly at Palm Beach, Tampa, and finishing his career in Miami, who winds up having more games played, win places in shows than anyone else to play in the United States. He played at 3 year-round frontons, beginning in the 80s and finishing up just a few years ago. Horatio made the game look absolutely effortless, and was a top player wherever he played. When we talk about what stands out about Douglas, that's one of the things that sticks out. It's not just the fact that he wins as much as he does, or that he does things that look fancy. He doesn't. He has impeccable court positioning, the way he moves to the ball, the way he watches his opponent, and then begins to move to the ball when he sees the way that it's being thrown. That's something that really can't be taught in as much training as possible. That just comes from spending time on the court and spending time on specific courts. That's why when you would see championships played at different frontons, for instance, when the Miami guys would go up to Dania, why weren't they hitting chick-chacks and chulo? Something that we kind of lack here at Magic City based on the composition of the ball and the glass back wall. We don't really have a chick-chack and chulo here. It's because it was a different court and 2 more feet. So you had Ara, Michelena, when they would go and play tournaments up there. Ara, who sits next to me, their bread and butter was hitting that chick-chack from the right side. They go to Dania in a championship, can't always hit it. It's 2 feet behind. So players get very used to playing on specific courts. And that counts here where we talk about the short court Jai-Alai, which is what Magic City proudly is. That will take us to the beginning of Game 6. We're ready to play our 6th game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, we have Ron. Receiving in blue at post 2, Ikeda. Ron serves. Game 6 begins. Ron from the forehand, firing it back to the inside. Ikeda. Great pickup on the left side. Strong forehand rebote by Ron. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Nicely played to the inside. Nice forehand rebote. Caught by Ikeda at the 9 line. Ron from the backhand. He goes deep. Rebote coming out. Middle of the court. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Ron left side rebote. Ikeda throws the carom. Ron read it, but did not get there. That scores point 2. A well played first point to begin game number 6. Ikeda first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's number 22, Bueno. Strong backhand by Ikeda. Rebote left side by Bueno. Ikeda. Hard throw from the left side. Just off the side of Bueno's basket it goes, point 2. Entering the court, the green shirt at post 4. Here's Carballo. Strong backhand by Carballo right to the corner. Difficult play at the side wall. Point 2. Two on the board with 3 points. He serves to the black shirt at post 5. Here's Kubala. Rebote forehand save by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala at the 10 line. Over the top, Picata to the inside. It's going to score off the cesta of Ikeda. Point 5. Receiving, yellow shirt at post 6. Here's Bragley. Rebote left side. Bragley showing a lot of control. Kubala coming all the way to the outside and all the way back to make this catch. Bragley from the left side. Clipped the side wall. Kubala read it, scooped it, returned it. Bragley going for that save. Hit the overhead screen. Point 5. Here's the pink shirt of post 7. This matchup has Kubala serving to Ben. Rebote left side. Clip the side wall. Scoop by Ben. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 18, CRB receives. Low runner to the inside. Ben reaches in to pick it up. Strong backhand thrown from the 10 line, stays away from the overhead screen. That was an excellent idea. I think we know what he was trying to do, just didn't do it. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the red shirt at post 1, Ron. Robote left side, just above the pad. Here's Ron. Winds up, off the court. 0.7. Ben is on the board with 4 points, serving to post 3 in the white shirt. Bueno receives. Robote 2-all by Ben, caught by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. What a beautiful carom that was. Good effort by Ben to try to get there. A little help from the sidewall, maybe? 0.3. Green shirt to post 4, Carballo receives. Robote 2-all lands out of play, 0.4. Carballo has 2 points in this matchup. He serves the returning to post, Ikeda. Nice backhand by Ikeda. Robote de Hara. Scored on the second bounce. Interesting changeup for Carballo. A little risky, but it worked out. 0.4. Four on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Bragley. Ball tipped, 0.4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4, Carballo. Trying to stop him, Kubala. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Hard throw to the inside. Nice Robote save by Kubala. Carballo winding up. Blasts it to the inside. Kubala, perfect timing to make that catch and that throw. Carballo's there. Carambola's going to score for the win. Such a well-played last point here for Carballo and Kubala. Point in game, post 4, Carballo. No playoff, 7 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 4-7-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 4, Carballo taking second, post 7. Ben coming in third, post 2. Ikeda, 4-7-2 is the official order finish for game number 6. Taylor Quinella 4-7, $54. Trifecta 472, $942.60. And tonight's pick 3, 5-4-4. All three numbers returning $633 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 7th game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 7. Post time for Game 7, just about 7 minutes away. Game 7 up next.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer, and also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about Jai-Alai is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And look at that screen. We'll get that screen to roll back around again, because that is the will pay screen. There we go. So 1, if post 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, or 8. So there's only 2. And it's going out over $7,000. Those are will pays on tonight's pick 5. So if the 4 or 6, so looking ahead, so if Ben or Anderluck win this game, it will carry over. If they don't, any one of the other positions is covered in tonight's high 5 jackpot. With $7,014.80 up for grabs. With 3 minutes to go till Game 7. So once again, we have Douglas coming out of post 1, Ikeda in post 2, Kubala post 3, so Ben in post 4. So Ben's not covered. In the high 5, anyway. Bueno in post 5, Anderluck in post 6, Ron post 7, Carballo in post 8. Three minutes to go till we begin Game 7. So Douglas out of post 1's looking fairly dangerous. Doesn't have a win today. Believe me, if we know that, he knows that. No question about that. And fortunately, it looks like Andrew has made it to his designated safety location so that in the event of a natural disaster, he will be able to take care of all of your fantasy Jai-Alai needs. Actually, that sounded a lot weirder when it came out. I don't have anybody to run that off of, actually. But no, that all your fantasy Jai-Alai needs. No, that just sounds way too X-rated, which is entirely not what I meant. But as far as the fantasy Jai-Alai program, Andrew does all that. He actually conceived of it. He gets full credit for that and does everything. And if you were just watching what I was watching through the screen with 2 minutes to go, you saw Carballo catch the ball, try to throw it back between his legs. And that's the type of crap that I cannot stand. Now, also, the players can hear me. For those of you who are not familiar with how this works, one of the things that I do here is coach. And so as part of training, the players can hear me while the games are being played, just not in between games. So sometimes when you hear me interacting with them, sometimes what I say is actually for their edification while they're playing. Not to, of course, give them any advance notice of what's going on. But often a compliment, and sometimes, yes, to chastise when they do something that they're absolutely not supposed to do or they miss something. And sometimes we go back and forth. So when Carballo does that between the leg stuff, don't like to see that, because if he tries it during a game, he's going to give a point away. So Andrew, many, many thanks for chiming in to the chat. And we're less than a minute away from Game 7. It's actually getting a little rambunctious here in-house. You can't hear it, but I'm not even going to repeat that. You can't. Snar Davis was being a little vocal from the sidelines, and someone made a comment that was questionably appropriate, but we're not going to pick on. But he is laughing about it, which is good. Time to begin game number 7.
All right, let's go.
We're beginning game 7, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Receiving the blue of post 2, Ikeda. There's a serve. We begin game 7. Forehand rebote save by Ikeda. He gets it up. It stayed in. Douglas from the outside. Carambola to the outside. Jai-Alai is sometimes referred to as a game of inches, and Douglas was playing the inches on that one. That landed in by about 6 inches. Point 1. One serves the white shirt of post 3, Kubala. Strong forehand rebote, a little too strong. That escaped to the overhead screen. Out, point 3. Ready to serving in the green shirt of post 4. Here's Ben. Powerful, powerful backhand. This rebote is coming all the way up to the 4 line. Turn from the forehand of Kubala to pass. Ben hangs in there to make the rebote. Kyle chooses to come all the way to the backcourt to make that play. Rebote by Ben to the inside. Kubala from the 8 line. Back to the inside. Rebote to the 9 line. Hooked and short. Point 3. 3 will serve to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Bueno. Powerful backhand throw. Off the serve by Bueno. Kubala makes the rebote. Catch by Bueno. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Rebote saved by Bueno. Kubala makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Bueno's there for the scoop. Kubala left side. Goes deep. Ball scores on the second bounce, point 3. 3 is now serving to the yellow shirt of post 6, entering the court. Anderluck. Ball missed off the serve, point 3. Kubala has made 4 straight points. In this matchup, he serves to the pink shirt of post 7, Ron. Powerful backhand by Ron. Great catch by Kubala. Robote forehand outside placement. Worked for him in the matinee. Did not work there. Point 3. Three will serve to the purple shirt of post 8, Carballo. This will complete the first round of play. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Kubala going for the forehand Robote. That was coming in hot to the side wall off the Robote. Point 8. Here's post 2. Receiving Ikeda. Ball tipped by Carballo. Point 2. 2 serves to the red shirt of post 1. Douglas receives. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Ikeda turns the Robote from the 4 line. Douglas shoots it right up. Ikeda catches the ball in the air. Robote fired from the forehand of Douglas. Off of Ikeda's cesta on the scoop attempt. Point 1. Douglas with 3 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4. This matchup has Douglas serving to Ben. Nice backhand by Douglas. Low to the back wall. Beautiful Robote by Ben. Douglas makes the catch. Hard and low to the inside. What a catch by Ben. He got that off in time. Doesn't make a difference if it was pretty or not. That was beautiful. Ben again hanging in there. Excellent effort by Ben to keep that point alive. This point goes to the 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Douglas trying to stop him. Post 5. Bueno. Forehand Robote to pass by Douglas. Nicely played. Ball straight to the inside. Douglas comes cross court to make the catch. Hard backhand. Douglas on the left side. Catch by Bueno. Scoop by Douglas. Powerful, powerful backhand by Douglas. Robote shooting way out and scoring. Point and game to the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. No playoff, 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 1-3-2. Coming in first, post 1, Douglas. Taking second, post 3, Kubala. Coming in third, post 2, Ikeda. 1-3-2 is the official order of finish. Well, it could be said that Douglas was due, especially out of the 1 post. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have just been notified of a late scratch, which I'll repeat, but Bragley's going to be scratched in games 8 and 9. He's replaced by Ikeda in both games. Once again, late scratch with Bragley. Bragley going down with a potential forearm injury. We don't know the extent of it, but that's the reason why he's out for game 8 and 9. So your quinella, 1-3. That's 1-3 or 3-1, $20.20. Trifecta, 1-3-2. That's first, second, and third finishing, $139.60. And the high five, 1-5, 4-4-1. 5 of 5 numbers, one ticket returning a whopping $7,014.80. We like to see it grow. We also like to see it get hit. And we like to see it get hit for $7,000. Congratulations to the lucky winner of tonight's high five. 15441 7014 with 80 cents. Ooh, and there's the rain blowing up against the side of the building. Yes, just heard that. Sounds like what they call a squall here in South Florida. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 8, is Spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 8 closes out the mighty Ocho. There is a late scratch. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Bragley, replace Bragley with Ikeda. Once again, Bragley having pain in his throwing arm. Never want to risk further injury, if there is an injury. So Bragley is out. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Bragley, replace Bragley with Ikeda. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Bragley, replace Bragley with Ikeda. Post time for game number 8 is now just 7 minutes away.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the offseason practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want, and I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again, but we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And that was Douglas. And what he has to say about Jai-Alai. Oh, and he did a little bow thing there at the end. What's up with that? Let me not be critical. Look, just tell the people what you got to tell them and move on. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm, basic that way, but I am. So once again, we have a late scratch for Game 8. Game 8 is up next. 3 minutes to Game 8. Bragley is out with a forearm injury. He's replaced by Ikeda. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Bragley, replace Bragley with Ikeda. And Andrew chiming in. See, I can read this without glasses. I can't read the paper or the computer that's on the other side of the wall that I didn't move over here. Not really a wall, I guess more of a partition. Win number 10 for Douglas on the week and number 44 on the season, narrowing that gap to 9 wins. I'm channeling my inner Andrew there. So I think I could do it. I just need the information to work with. We're about 2 minutes away from the beginning of Game 8. And looking ahead to Game 8 with 2 minutes to go. We have Kubala coming out of the 1 post, Ben out of the 2. Again, you see the same play every day out of Ben. Really consistent catching and throwing. Ben, left-hand player, also left-side dominant player. So the right side has been really something he's had to work with, but his catching and stopping balls on the left side is absolutely beautiful. And he's a perfect example of when we talk about form versus function. We can develop the Jai-Alai form, but that catch, though not always pretty, is extremely effective, and he really has gotten it to where he throws super hard on the left side. And that's Ben. Kubala, primarily a defensive player, and that I believe comes out of the fact that he trained as a backcourter in St. Pete. So when you play mostly back, you're not going to be throwing a lot of shots. And so Kubala, primarily a defensive player. Anderluck heavily dependent upon that right side. There's an example of a left-handed player who's developed not just an effective right side, not just a hard thrown right side, but also a beautiful right side. The form in that case is almost picture perfect. Anderluck's had a tough time putting together points in games these last couple days. And that brings us to 0 minutes and the beginning of Game 8. We are ready to begin game number 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Ben. There's the serve. Game 8 begins. Catch on the forehand of Ben. Scoop attempt missed. Point 1. Point 2, rather. 2 serves to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Douglas. Forehand rebote by Ben. Here's Douglas from the 9 line. Faked the carom, went back to the inside. Not much of a fake. Ben's right on top of it. Ben's carom's not going to cut out. Douglas is not going to take it on the right. He's going to take it on the left. Throw it right into the corner. That's a chula anywhere else. Here it comes out enough to at least get some play on it. Good effort by Ben. Point 3. 3 serves to the green shirt. A post 4, Carballo. Swing and a miss, midcourt, point 4. This next matchup has Carballo serving to the black shirt of post 5, Ron. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Here's Ron from the 8 line. Carballo from the left side. Hard throw. Powerful backhand by Ron. One-handed grab by Carballo. Scoop by Ron. Ron goes deep. Carballo sets for the left side rebote. To the outside. Ron's there. Ron gets it past Carballo on the left side. Carballo, one-handed grab and a nice little roll there to go with it, and it scores. See, as long as you do that, I don't mind. You did both effectively, and you scored. As long as you don't hurt yourself. Point 4. Yellow shirt at post 6, Bueno. That's why you don't use one hand. Point 6. Bueno with 1 point. Here's the pink shirt of post 7, Anderluck. Nice rebote turn by Bueno. Good catch by Anderluck. He cocks. Forehand played hard and scoring. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the purple shirt at post 8. We have Ikeda. Ikeda substitutes for Bragley. Great catch by Anderluck on the left side. Ikeda from the 8 line. Nice forehand play by Anderluck. Scoop. Missed. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round. Post 1, the red shirt, Kubala. A nice backhand throw by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Ikeda, played for Picada. Kubala hangs back at the 11 line to make the catch. There's the backhand. Kubala makes the catch. Hard to the inside. Rebote to the side wall at the 9 line. Ikeda turns it nicely from the forehand. Here's Kubala. He goes deep. Forehand Rebote. Played up to the front wall. Kubala steps in at the 11 line. That's a difficult left side Rebote save by Ikeda. Kubala winds up, puts it back to the inside. Ikeda makes the catch. Kubala from the 10 line. There's the backhand play. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Kubala. Kubala to the inside. Picada. Ikeda looking for the Rebote. He makes another fine save. Catch by Kubala. Kubala to the inside again. Another Picada. Ikeda again choosing the Rebote over taking it in the air or on the bounce. Forehand Rebote, another one. This one not making it. Point 1. Such a well-played point by Ikeda and Kubala. Well done. That puts Kubala on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Good catch by Kubala. Catch on the forehand of Ben. Kubala makes the catch. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand played high to the front wall. Kubala takes it. That's called bote corrido. Takes it on the running bounce. Catch by Ben. Rebote left side by Ben. Kubala takes it in the air. Sends it back to pass. Rebote comes out. Ben's there. Catch by Kubala. He holds on to it. Gets it off on the forehand. Crossing the sidewall and scoring. Point 1. Kubala is on the board with 4 points. Returning to the court, the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Kubala serving to Douglas. It's an excellent serve by Kubala. Right to the corner. Douglas was there. Rebote, it's a 2-all. Douglas is on it, but missed it. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Kubala. Trying to stop him. Ron. Nice backhand by Ron. Good catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Forehand Rebote. Cleared the overhead screen. Kubala hangs in there to make a difficult save on the forehand Rebote. Ron. Hard to the inside. Scoop gets away from Kyle. Point 5. Play continues. Ron serves to Carballo wearing the green shirt of post 4. Excellent catch by Carballo off a great serve by Ron. Ron sets up for the Rebote. Carballo moves up on the ball right where he should have been, just did not complete the catch. 0.5. Ronron's on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Bueno. That clipped the sidewall, but stayed in and scores. 0.5. Ronron has possible game point. Trying to stop him. Post 7, Anderluck. What a catch by Anderluck. Off a great serve by Ronron. Scope attempt, miss, point, and game. Black shirt up, post 5, Ronron. No playoff again. 1 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-1-4. Coming in first, post 5, Ronron. Taking second, post 1, Kubala. Coming in third, post 4, Carballo. The 5-1-4 official order finish for game number 8. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. And some of what I was mentioning just before we went into that game, as we have prices rolling up, Kubala being a primarily defensive player, showing fantastic defensive play, making some terrific catches there. But not killing it when he had the opportunity to do it. That's something that will develop over time. Mighty Ocho, 121, 54415. 5 of 8 numbers, returning $26.40. Carryover jackpot there is $1,200 and change. The Canelo, 1-5. That's 1-5 or 5-1, 69.60. Trifecta, 514, 83.40. And ladies and gentlemen, up next is our 9th game. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. We do have a late scratch. Game 9, post 2, scratch Bragley, replace Bragley with Ikeda. Game 9, post 2, scratch Bragley, replace Ikeda. Game 9 is a superfecta game. And what's the difference between a 9-point superfecta and a 7-point spectacular 7 is right here for you.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those two players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And that's the difference between a spectacular 7 and a spectacular 9 game. And taking a quick glance at the chat, and yeah, folks, we do glance and we see it. We see the positive, we see the negative. It's good to see Andrew chiming in. Helps create some less than random thoughts in my head, because if we just went with me talking without anybody else here, it would be a freak show. So Andrew helps keep me well focused. Good to see there. And I did not say Sofia Vergara, I said Bote Corredo. Now, a little history with Bote Corredo. So, my announcing started in 1991 at Miami Jai-Alai. Lots of purists there. Not quite as pure as many of you who watch the Jai-Alai Channel. So, I developed a habit of saying Bote Corredo means quick bounce catch. Now, I didn't say that at Miami because you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to translate it. In Fort Pierce and Ocala, occasionally at Tampa, I didn't announce very often at Tampa, just a handful of times as a substitute announcer. So with the Ocala and Fort Pierce audiences, they used to like it translated. Now, obviously, quick bounce catch is bote pronto, the scoop. But I've always just reflexively said scoop when it's scoop. So I got in the habit of saying Bote Corredo means quick bounce catch. And I remember I did that last year. Or no, it had to be this year, because the chat lit up, which is one of the reasons why the announcing staff doesn't pay attention to every text that comes through, because it would be really easy to be distracted by that. And obviously when someone makes a derogatory comment or they're not familiar with the product, I'll obviously debate anybody about the quality of this product. So when those, we don't want to be distracted with that. So people chimed in immediately when I said Bote Corredo means quick bounce, said, no, it doesn't. I mean, I saw the typing, but that's what I imagined people sounded like as they were feverishly typing on their computers. And I obviously know it doesn't mean quick bounce catch, but to say Bote Corredo means running bounce catch, running ball catch, gets a little confusing for the novice viewers. So the Jai-Alai Channel made it simple. They just said, call everything by its American name, or the American translation, which is basically kind of what we do here. Every now and then, though, when the point gets hot, you get into a certain rhythm, and it is very much reflexive with announcing. And so I will occasionally break out the Spanish name for instance, on the Costado, when there's a Costado 2-all, but we want to make it enjoyable and easy for everyone to understand, whether you've been watching Jai-Alai for 30 or even 40 years. I know there's some of you who have been watching Jai-Alai 50 years. Me, I saw my first professional Jai-Alai. I snuck in 1985 at Miami Jai-Alai, watching Mitch and Ara battling it out in that championship doubles match. Now I get a chance to sit next to Ara after having worked with him in managing Miami. We have less than a minute to go till we begin Game 9. This is a superfecta game, played to 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 9, post 2, scratch Bragley, replace Bragley with Ikeda. Game 9, post 2. Scratch Bragley, replace Bragley with Ikeda. One minute to go. I'm not responding to anyone's comments specifically, but why should anybody annoy anybody? This is what we do for a living, guys. And when we're not here reading, and we're not here playing. We're living here with the players working on this stuff. And with that, let us begin game number 9. This is a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Played 2, 9 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt of post 1 is Ben. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Ikeda. When I figure out what a Stubote is, I will call it that. There's the serve. Game 9 begins. Ben goes for the scoop. Tipped it. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in the 9th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Ron Ron. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Forehand rebote by Ron Ron. Scoop attempt missed. Point 3. Three will serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Bueno. Ball tipped off the serve, point 3. Our next matchup has Ron Ron serving to the black shirt of post 5, Carballo. Good catch by Carballo. Hard throw to the inside. Ron Ron's looking for a difficult rebote. He makes the save. Carballo aggressively from the 6th line. Hard to the inside he goes. Good pickup by Ron Ron. There's the reverse 2-all. The creature from the Black Lagoon. Scoop missed. Point 5. And once again, that's what we call the reverse 2-all now. Creature from the Black Lagoon, not Ron Ron. Here's yellow shirt at post 6, Douglas. Nice backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Carballo. 2-all. Stopped by Carballo on the forehand. That's a quick response with a carom that scores. Sidearm carom from the outside. Beautifully played. Point 5. Here's post 7. The pink shirt worn by Kubala. Hard thrown rebote from the left side of Carballo. Kubala has it. Forehand rebote save by Carballo. Great pickup by Kubala on the left side. Forehand rebote will score. Point 5. Here now to complete the first round and receive. The purple shirt at post 8 is Anderluck. Carballo from the 9 line. Anderluck, midcourt catch. Powerful backhand, caught by Carballo. This rebote's coming all the way out. Anderluck hustles up there, puts it nice inside. Meant to say puts it nicely inside. Very good. Point 5. Carballo's made 4 straight points as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Ben receives. Red shirt at post 1. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Ben catches it in the air. Looks to get some bounce. Picked up by Carballo. Rebote left side by Ben, stays to the inside beautifully, and that is a great scoop by Carballo, an equally good catch on the forehand of Ben. Forehand rebote by Carballo to the inside. Ben comes in, got the tip of the cest on it, just tipped it. Point 5. Five on the board with 6 points. Here's post 2. Ikeda. Remember, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Picada. Rebote left side. Beautifully played. Carballo switches to the left side at the last second to make that rebote. What a catch by Carballo. Ikeda on the forehand. Sidearm carom does not open up. Carballo's got it. Cortada stopped on the left side of Ikeda in a great catch. Carballo with a hop makes the catch. There's the backhand taken on the forehand of Ikeda. Outside placement by Ikeda, a little too far outside. 0.5. A well-played point by Ikeda and Carballo. Straight points to a possible game point here for the black shirt at post 5. Carballo trying to stop him. Post 4. Bueno. Excellent serve by Carballo. Bueno pulls it out of the corner nicely. Here's Carballo. A beautiful throw. Scooped up by Bueno on the left side. Goes deep. Catch by Carballo. This rebote is coming way out. All the way to the 4 line. Bueno turns it to the inside. The scoop attempt is missed. 0.4. Play is going to continue. 4 on the board with 2 points. Serving to post 3. Here's Ron. Powerful backhand by Ron. Great catch by Bueno. He takes it right in the air. 0.3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Returning to the court is number 13, Douglas. Catch by Douglas. It's a powerful, powerful backhand. Rebote for Ron. Catch on the forehand of Douglas. Low and hard. Ron catches it. Blasts it from the left side. Rebote comes to the 7 line. Douglas is there. Turns it in the middle of the court. Ron makes the catch. Faked it to the outside. Went back to the inside. Got him. 0.3. We're on the board with 6 points, but remember 9 points need to win a superfecta game. Here is post 7, the pink shirt, Kubala. Forehand rebote. That was going to be a cortada rebote thrown from the forehand of Ron. It's a great throw by Kubala. Ron got it. Kubala for the rebote. Falls short. He got there. Ron from the 5 line. Blasts it, and it scores. 0.3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Ron trying to stop him. Post 8. Anderluck.
You think I'm going near?
Excellent catch by Anderluck off a great serve by Ron. Ron plays the rebote low. Anderluck reaches around Ron. Nice backhand throw for Anderluck. Scoop attempt high on the right side of Anderluck, and a hard throw follows. Anderluck from the 8 line. There's the carom. Ron read it. Could not stop it. 0.8. Play continues again. And an uncharacteristic vocalization from Ron. Anderluck serves the returning 1 post, Ben. Anderluck makes the catch. There's the backhand. Caught in the air by Ben. Then goes back to the inside. Anderluck with a great pickup on the left side. Anderluck with a hop, makes the catch, brings it back in, throws picada from the right side. Beautifully, beautifully executed. 0.8. 8 has 4 points, serving to post 2. Returning to the court is Ikeda. Point 2. Returning with possible game point, post 5, Carballo. Ikeda from the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand save. Ikeda's going to look for the rebote on this one. Plays it to the inside. Carballo's there. Again, he looks for the rebote, this time from the left side. Didn't touch the sidewall. Nicely played to the inside. Carballo has it. Rebote coming way out. Forehand rebote, turn to pass. Doesn't get it past him. Carballo's on it. Ikeda with a great catch. Ikeda lifts the reverse into the backcourt. Difficult rebote save. Up, and away to the overhead screen. What a well-played point. Point goes to the 2. Ikeda on the board with 5 points. Serving to post 4. Bueno receives. Powerful backhand by Bueno. Good catch by Ikeda. Bueno from the left side. He goes deep. Rebote forehand. Catch by Bueno. Good pickup by Bueno. Bueno throws the carom. Ikeda read it, stopped it, returns it from the left side. Bueno on the rebote. Forehand rebote to the overhead screen. Point 2. Possible game point here for post 2. Ikeda trying to stop him. Post 6 in the yellow shirt. This matchup has Ikeda serving to Douglas. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. One-handed scoop attempt, missed, point and game. Ladies and gentlemen of the blue shirt of post 2, Ikeda. 2 wins it. 8 will come in 4th. This is a playoff. For 2nd and 3rd place, 3 serves to 5. Carballo moving up on the serve aggressively, throws a carom that does not cut out. That carom cuts a little bit more. Carballo still got to it. That was not a good throw. Point and place to post 3, 5 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 2-3, 5-8. Results from Game 9 are now official. Coming in first, post 2, substituting for Bragley, Ikeda. Taking second, post 3, Ron. Coming in third, post 5, Carballo. Taking the quad, post 8, Anderluck. 2-3, 5-8. The official order of finish for game number 9. Two, 3, 5, 8 is the official order of finish. 2-3 Quinella. That's first and second in any order. So that's 2-3 or 3-2, $22.20. Trifecta 2-3-5, $385.60. Superfecta has a consolation. 2-3-5 all is $44.55. Well, I made it through my first solo performance here at Magic City. I mean, I've done it before, but not during the season where we've got all of this production stuff going on around us. And the production stuff is good. Production stuff is great. The folks at the Jai-Alai Channel do a tremendous job, and they allow me to ramble, which I very much appreciate having that opportunity. So, tropical storm permitting, we will be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Yeah, I'll say it. I really wish it was 1, but yeah, I don't make those calls, obviously. For me, Sunday highlights shouldn't start before 1. Shouldn't start before 2, really, but really 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday evening performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this evening and invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more games at 12 p.m. We sure hope you enjoyed tonight's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai Channel and let us know your thoughts and any questions you may have in the live chat. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us this evening and hope you'll join us again at 12 p.m. tomorrow here at Magic City Jai-Alai. And for those of you in the state of Florida, north of Palm Beach County, you have our best wishes and thoughts and prayers, I guess they say, for making it through this tropical storm without any damage or difficulty whatsoever. So for now, goodbye till we could see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.